Let's learn about the future technologies. Let's learn about the future. Welcome to Hyperfocused Engineer.
Picture two big cardboard boxes on your desk, both stuffed with photos of cats and dogs. They look identical from across the room, but open them up. In the first box, someone went through every single photo and wrote on the back, cat, dog, cat, cat, dog. In the second box, nobody wrote anything. Just a pile of loose pictures, no words at all. Same animals, same photos. One box has answers written on it, and one doesn't. That one tiny difference, labels or no labels, splits the whole world of machine learning into two great families. And by the end of this video, you'll spot which family any problem belongs to in about 5 seconds. Last time, we learned the big flip. Instead of writing rules, you show a machine examples and it finds the pattern itself. At the very end, I rattled off 3 ways a machine learns: supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement, all in one breath. Today we slow that breath way down. We're going to make the 2 biggest families real and touchable. We'll set the third one, reinforcement, the learn by trial and error one, aside for its own story later. Today it's just the 2 boxes. The first box, the one with cat and dog written on every photo, that's supervised learning. Supervised just means the examples came with an answer key. You show the machine a picture and you also tell it the right answer over and over, thousands of times. It's like studying with flashcards where the answer is printed on the back. The machine peeks at the answer, checks its own guess, and slowly gets better. Learning with an answer key, that's the whole idea of supervised. Now, supervised learning does 2 different kinds of work, and they're easy to tell apart. The first is called classification. That just means sorting something into a bucket. Which bucket does this go in? Cat or dog? Spam or not spam? It picks a category. The second job is called regression, and that's guessing a number. Not which bucket, but how much. Remember the house from last episode. Feed in the size, get out a price, that's regression. Tomorrow's temperature, a number, regression again. So, classification picks a label, regression predicts an amount. Same family, 2 jobs. Now open the second box. Loose photos, 0 labels, nobody wrote a thing. That's unsupervised learning. No answer key. You hand the machine a pile of data and you don't tell it anything, you just say, find the structure in here for me. The most common job it does is called clustering, which is a fancy word for finding natural groups. The machine notices which things are alike and quietly sorts them into piles nobody defined ahead of time. Let's make that felt. Sketch a scatter of dots on your graph paper. Each dot is one shopper at a store, placed by how much they spend and how often they visit. Nobody labeled these dots, but look, they aren't spread out evenly. They bunch up. The machine draws soft circles around the bunches and says, there are 3 kinds of shoppers hiding in here. The big spenders, the weekly regulars, the rare browsers. You never told it those groups existed. It found them. That's unsupervised, discovering the pattern nobody handed you. So here's the trick that makes you dangerous. Look at your examples and ask one question: do they come with answers or not? If every example has a right answer attached, this photo is a cat, this house is worth this much, you're in the supervised family. If your data is just a raw pile with no answers and you want the machine to find the hidden groups itself, you're in the unsupervised family. Answer key or no answer key? That's the fork in the road. Screenshot this. 1. Machine learning splits into 2 big families. 2. Supervised learning has an answer key. It either sorts into buckets, called classification, or predicts a number, called regression. 3. Unsupervised learning has no answer key. It finds natural groups on its own, called clustering. 4. To tell which is which, just ask, do my examples come with answers or not? StatQuest on YouTube has the friendliest ML explanations anywhere. Go watch his stuff. Google's Teachable Machine lets you train a supervised classifier in your browser in 2 minutes flat. And if you want to poke at the unsupervised side, a tool called Scikit-learn has a clustering toy you can play with. But here's the itch: we said supervised learns from labeled examples, but how does it actually learn from them? Next time we open the hood on training. Subscribe and let's keep going.